kiss.
Your team
Will
is
it grant
banning.
immortality or death?
Let's hear from the crowd!
Your
Make some
team
noise
is
for
banning.
yours truly! Already got him lined up in my
Your
sights!
team is banning.
Butterflies born by
Your
thy
team
wish,
is banning.
guided by lantern's light.
Your
The
team
southern
is
seas
banning.
are my domain.
Love and hope are the two
Your team
greatest
is picking.
inventions.
The daughter of eternity leads you
Your
upward.
team is picking.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
Payback
Your
time.
team is picking.
True love is like blood.
Your team is picking.
Thorns remain,
Your
should
team
petals
is
fall.
banning.
Light me up and watch
Your
the
team
world
is banning.
burn!
Time and tide wait for
Your
no man,
team is banning.
nor girl.
I am not the only one bound
Your
by
team
these
is banning.
chains.
More. It's me, your host Nganma Place, and today we are once more back with the female series. And today we're gonna be witnessing the semi-finalist teams. But before we head into the semi-finals, we are gonna be seeing two teams face off to secure their spot into the semi-finals. So for the first match, which is a basically a qualifier for the semi-finals, we are gonna have Team Nevilera going
It is
against
in
Team
despair
YVC.
that I see the
I do hope it's
flames.
the correct names, like Team Nivellera and Team YVC. They're gonna face off against each other to secure their slot into the semifinals. So, yup, let's go. It is gonna be a fun match starting from the first game onwards. The drafts are already
To the
concluded, I
jungle.
Your
assume, because
team is
bans and all are done. Only the picks are remaining. Two more picks left from the side of Team Nivellera, and one last pick left from the side of Team YBC. And moreover, Team Nivellera and YVC are playing again because yesterday we had a bit of an issue where we caught we caught one team piloting their IDs and all. So we caught them. So according to that, that particular team defeated Team YVC, which was supposed to face off Team Nivellera, which were gonna fight for a slot for the semifinals. But due to the opponent who defeated them piloting their IDs, Team YVC are now given another chance to face Team Navillera for their slot on to the semifinals. Let's see
bright
which team
sky
are
tells
going to the
all. Your
semifinals.
team
Will
is
it be
picking.
Team Navillera or will it be Team YVC who's gonna secure their spot tonight? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Furthermore, we can see that the jungler is Julian from Team Navillera. The jungler is Julian. The marksman is gonna be Iritel. Moreover, we have Lunox, Carmilla, and Esmeralda. From the side of Team YPC, we have Gatot Kacha, we have Farsa, we have Lancelot, and moreover, we have the Granger. So let's see which team are gonna cook this match because both the teams have a decent draft to be honest. But if I say, I would say that Team YBC, the draft is a little bit better because The Julian jungle.
Let them
Julian
play the
jungle, I don't
hero.
really think it's
I will
that
be the
much
truth this world desperately
effective
needs.
against a Lancelot. Yo, we got a pause from the starting. We got a pause. We got a direct pause from the draft onwards. Any issue happened, we got a direct pause. We got a direct pause, guys, from the draft onwards because I don't know what happened. Maybe autolog, but I don't think it's an autolog because all the teams went with their own picks willingly. So I don't think so. It's a auto pick or some stuff. Maybe their players' network got disconnected or stuff. Anyways, so again, the match has been resumed. So yup, we are now gonna be heading to the land of Dawn in 20 seconds. With that, the draft has been concluded. Both the teams are looking strong, but let's see how they execute the drafts very well. Will it be Team YVC securing their spot for the semifinals, or will it be Team Navilera who's gonna secure their spot for the semifinals? We're gonna know that very soon, as we are gonna be heading to the land of Dawn very soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of dawn. This is me, your caster Ganba, who is gonna be casting for today's matches, and we are heading to the game number one, which is basically the qualifying round for the semifinals. Only one team will be securing their spot into the semifinals for the best of three matches. Will it be Team Navilera or will it be Team YBC who's gonna be securing that spot? So, yup, let's head into the game. We have Lancelot as a jungler from Team YBC, starting from the blue buff, and Julian from Team Nivelera starting from the red. But at the bottom lane, we can see that both the EXP are just chilling around, but basically Yuzong has the early game advantage because of his spellbomb. Okay, here comes Yuzong. Will it be a first blood? Nope. Esmeralda survives with the vengeance, with 0 HP. Like, literally 0 almost. We can't even see the HP anymore. Nice EXP gap right there from the starting onwards. And here the Lito is going to be secured by Team YBC's Lancelot. So, yup, Lancelot is farming up so fast, while Julian is a bit slow onto the farm. But at the gold lane, we can see that it's very peaceful. No fights, no nothing yet. They're just farming, last hitting the minions and stuff. But anyways, we might see a fight very soon as Farsa is in the mid lane boost trying to give the vision of whoever comes onto her side. Okay, she sees the Lunox already. I know the call has been given. Is he gonna go in? Lunox? Yup, it is a poke, but not gonna be the full poke. But at the top lane, we can see Iritel giving a lot of pressure onto that Cringer. But here comes in an early rotation once more, but not gonna be very effective at as they have very less damage. Lancelot with the engagement coming in with the Thornrose. Carmilla solo, and Lancelot is gonna be securing the first blood right here. Even the name, bruh. That early rotation once more, but not gonna be
YBC ก็ YBC นั่นถึงหน้านิเมมก็นาบิเลรากันนี่ไป
9 mm long. Okay, no matches on a drop over there. Yo, guys, I think we have an issue. I think it is a semi-final, I assume, guys. I think it's a semi-final, guys. Aha, it's a semi-final, I think. It's not the qualifying match anymore, I guess. My bad. I had very less info. So it is Team Navilera versus 9mm already. I thought YBC was still there. Anyways, let's go. It is Team 9mm versus Team Navilera. Okay, let me clear everything out, guys. From the red team, we have Team 9mm. And from the blue team, we have Team Navilera. Okay, this is a semi-final match, I guess. Yeah, this is a semi-final match. And I think it is going to be a best of three. No more qualifying matches. It is going to be a best of three at this point. I thought the remaining match it was now. But it's already done, I assume. But here comes in Lancelot with an engagement, and Julian survives with the second skill just going in visible mode. Here comes in Yuzong engaging Farsa, the airstrike coming in. Lunox with ultimate just engaging but not going to be of any use. Gadot Gacha coming in. The first turtle of the game has been spawned, and I don't think so that the Julian is going to be able to contest that turtle because Julian's HP is so low and it is basically a free turtle going to the side of Team 9mm. 9mm got the first turtle. Here comes in Lancelot. We want more with engagement. Okay, he's still going in. Retro being used. Julian still trying to run away. But okay, Julian just survives that. 9mm with the huge lead from the early game. 3 kills. GG. At the top lane, we can see that Granger is literally beating that Iritel onto an 1v1. And we can even see the level gap clearly. Granger with the Hunter Strike first item being completed. It is going to be a massacre at top lane, but here comes in another theater air strike from Honeymoon, and lane is gonna be taken down by Farsa. Okay, nice mid lane rotation coming from the side of Team 9mm, but at the bottom lane we can see that the Yuzong and Esma are going on with a fight. Yuzong just engaging fearlessly because he knows that he has the spell. So Esmeralda in the early game can't do anything to Yuzong because of the high spell coming from the side of that Yuzong until and unless the Esma have the Oracle and the Dominance. But here another engagement coming in. Granger trying to melt down that Julian. Still survives with the second skill. Granger sadly has to back off because Aether was trying to melt him down from the side. Lane still there. Carmilla with the knife. There's only one member connected for 9mm. Here comes in Granger. Another engagement. Okay, Feather Airstrike comes in. Not gonna be securing any kill. Granger just giving a lot of damage, poking so bad. We can see a clear goal gap at the top lane at this point. Okay, Carmilla is all alone at the top lane. We are gonna see another engagement. Carmilla. Okay, Carmilla trying to run. Okay, is he gonna survive? Yup, he surely is gonna survive because it's inside the turret and it's early game, so it would be hard for Team 9mm to melt them down so fast. But at the bottom lane, we can see another fierce fight. Both the EXP laners are just poking and fighting each other. They don't care whoever is in front. They don't care who they are or who they are facing. They're just gonna fight and have a brawl at the bottom lane. But at the top lane, we can see another fight taking place. Landlord engaging. Carmilla solo have to disengage. The second turtle of the game is up, and I don't think so this time too. Julian can go for the contest because they have the Gatot. So probably not. Okay, here comes the engagement. Lancelot is gonna be taking down that Esmeralda, but moreover, we got one more fire. AOG drops in, not gonna be land on anyone. 3 members of Team Nevalera has to back off. Feather airstrike being used to chase off the remaining members of Team Nevalera. The fight still continues once more, but Lancelot going in. Granger is gonna secure the kill onto Lin. The fight is a full 5 versus 3 mode going on in the mid lane. Julian is gonna secure the kill onto that Gato, but no more. 2 members of Team Nevalera goes down for 1 member of Team 9mm. That's a bad trade right there. That's a bad trade. At the mid lane, we can see the Granger is still trying to poke that Julian because Julian is so low, and I don't think so that Julian is gonna come in to contest this retribution. But anyways, here comes in Lunok with the ultimate, but Yuzong took down Lunok very easily. But oh shit! How did Julian miss that retribution? Lancelot was literally drawn out, but still Julian missed a retry against the Granger first kill. But how was that even possible? That Esmeralda was doing a great job chasing off that Lancelot, but the Julian still lost a retry against a Granger's first kill, the Deadly Rhapsody. Yo, am I gonna say it's luck or well calculated? GG, Team 9mm are just dominating the game so well from starting onwards, so maybe this best of 3 series might go for a clean sweep, maybe, but another one. Here goes the double kill on the side of Team 9mm's kill scoreboard. Lunok's platform being used to escape furthermore casualties. At the mid lane, we can see that Esmeralda is just clearing off both the lanes, bottom and the top lane, going for a double farm. Yuzong just waiting patiently for that Esma to come down, but here goes in Granger, a little bit overextended, but comes back at the same time. Here comes in Lancelot once more, the buff. Who took the buff? I literally couldn't see who took the buff. I think Julian got it, but here comes another Feather airstrike, and Granger is gonna be securing the kill onto that Lunok. Esmeralda trying to drop in, trying to mark that Farsa, but it's of no use as he's getting melted down instantly. Here comes in Granger once more with the Deadly Rhapsody. It is gonna be a double kill for Akiko. Once more, will it be a triple kill? I don't think so. It won't be a triple kill, but still, Granger is now snowball 307 KDA onto that Granger is so crazy, dude. Team 9mm taking the lead with a 514 KDA onto the scoreboard. 514 onto the scoreboard. GG. Granger patiently waiting for an engagement, either from the side of the Gatot or something. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Lunox knows that. Lunox knows that Granger was in that bush, maybe. So he was trying to mark the. Okay, the first lord of this game has been spawned. So guys, इस गेम का पहला लॉर्ड स्पॉन हो चुका है और लैंसलॉट फिलहाल ब्लू ले रहा है। टीम नेविलेरा अभी के लिए तो कुछ भी एंगेजमेंट वगैरह नहीं कर रहे, क्योंकि उनको पता है अगर वो एंगेजमेंट करेगा तो ये लोग वैसे भी फाइट हारेगा, क्योंकि जो टीम 9mm है वो लोग ऑलरेडी ओवर फार्म है। सो फर्स्ट लॉर्ड टीम 9mm के द्वारा स्टार्ट किया जाएगा और इस लॉर्ड को फ्रीली ले लिया जाएगा टीम 9mm के लैंसलॉट इजीली। सो टीम नेविलेरा दे हैव टू थिंक ऑफ अ वे, उनको कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा बिफोर एंगेजिंग, उनको कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा, वेल प्लान और वेल कैलकुलेटेड होना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो वो लोग एंगेज करेगा तो फिर से ऐसे ही मर जाएगा। एज वी कैन सी Akiko with another kill onto Julian. दोनों सर्वाइवर हैव HP राइट देयर। बिना सोचे समझे एंगेज करेगा तो वो लोग ऐसे ही हार जाएंगे, इसलिए दे नीड टू मेक अ प्लान बिफोर एंगेजिंग, एज 9mm ऑलरेडी बहुत ओवर फार्म है। So Team Nebulera, they should try to hold on to this game until late, but here comes in Gatos with the AOG once more, but is trapped in. Gatos still gonna survive with the revitalize. Here comes in Granger once more with the skills farm. Airtel trying to give up best mid lane. Turret shield has been taken down. The Lord is marching out at the bottom lane, पर फिलहाल Lord वहाँ पे stuck है एक minion के साथ, तो थोड़ा टाइम तो लगेगा लॉर्ड को आने में। टॉप लेन फिलहाल 9mm टॉप लेन को ले जा सकते हैं, या देखते हैं क्या होता है। टॉप लेन पे यूजोंग अकेला है और we might see a brawl at top lane, but no, team Nevillar they have went for the bottom lane slot. फिलहाल नीचे के लॉर्ड को मेल्ट करने की फुल कोशिश है टीम नेविलर के साइड से, पर फारसा they don't want the lord to be added. Here comes in another fair air side from the first account. Here comes in Gato Stone, but not gonna be working. Do not survive with the light from Carmilla. उधर सैंडविच हो चुका है, पूरा stuck है, पर फिर भी Carmilla survive किया जाएगा। बॉटम लेन का टर्रेट शील्ड अभी भी है, तो ये लॉर्ड इजीली डिफेंडेड हो गया। बॉटम लेन का टर्रेट शील्ड अब गायब है, बट Esmeralda engaging trying to zone the enemies out so that their team gets less pressure. तो मिड लेन का टर्रेट शील्ड और बॉटम लेन का टर्रेट शील्ड अब नहीं रहा, तो ये लोग इजीली मेल्ट डाउन करेगा ये दोनों टावर्स को। लाइक मिड लेन का इनहिबिटर टर्रेट और बॉटम लेन का इनहिबिटर टर्रेट, बट काइलिन इज गोना पनिश नैंसी बिकॉज नैंसी थोड़ा ज्यादा ओवर एक्सटेंडेड हो गया मिड लेन पे। यूजोंग थोड़ा ज्यादा ओवर एक्सटेंडेड हो गया, इसलिए यूजोंग को पनिश किया जाएगा काइलिन के द्वारा। टीम ने विलेरा बहुत कोशिश कर रहा है कमबैक के लिए, पर they need to stop engaging for a while. They need to stop the fight. They need to focus on farm. But here comes in another engagement from the Lancelot. Still surviving. Lancelot will survive that and still managed to take down one member of Team of Lara. Here Granger doing the finishing touch. 1 HP. No, it's not 1 HP. Almost out there. But the AOG drops in. Gato gets hold of that irrital. Here comes in Granger, just melting down everyone, and it is gonna be a 3 members down for Team Nebulera. Julian abhi aa raha hai. It's gonna be a 1v2. Julian not gonna be successful in taking down that Granger. Granger abhi बहुत ही फेड है, बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग है, क्योंकि ये ऑलरेडी स्नोबॉल ग्रेंजर है और सब जानते हैं कि कैसा होता है अगर ग्रेंजर बहुत फीट हो चुका है तो। But at the bottom lane we got another pick off coming on from the side of that Lancelot. Yuzong with the dragon form just teasing down each and every members of the Nebulera. Okay, will we see a setup from the Yuzong Petrify setup? Will we? The base is wide open from the top and the mid lane. Here comes in T9mm. Lancelot coming in. A mega kill onto the Lancelot. Will it be a double kill? Nope. Lancelot still survives by picking off one opponent. Granger target locking that base. The base is going to go down in this Volcam, and will 9mm win? Yup. 9mm will be the winner of game number 1 as Team Nebulera goes down in this best of 3 series for game number 1. GG guys. बहुत बढ़िया खेला, बहुत बढ़िया खेला। Team Nebulera, they played well, but they should focus on farm instead of engaging. Like, अगर match early game पे हारता है तो they should think twice before engaging if their opponent is well fed. So that is a thing, that is a mistake they made there even after losing the early stage of the game, they still engage and went on with the fights instead of farming and holding the game till the late game. So that is the thing, and they need to fix that in the second game, or else it is gonna be a clean sweep. So let's see what happens. Are they gonna make a comeback or a reverse sweep, or is it gonna be a clean sweep coming in from the side of Team 9mm? We got more matches coming in as it's a best of 3 series. So, yup, it's not the end from the first game onwards. So, stay tuned, guys. We are gonna be preparing for the second match to start. Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once more in this best of three series for this semi-final matches of game number one, which is gonna be between Team Nevalera
My
going against 9mm.
kids,
As we see
do
that the
you
first game
regret
was being
immortality
taken by Team
or
9mm with a
death?
complete domination and snowball coming in from the side of that Lancelot and a crazy skill spam from that Granger. But let's see if Team Nevalera are they gonna like, are they gonna give their best, like give their 100% to win the second game and take this match to the third match to make it a best of three, or will they still choke like the first match and lose this as like the first match itself? They really need to give their 100% now because it is a best of three series. So Team 9mm are on match point, and I don't think so. Team 9mm they're gonna give any chance to their opponents because they also want to head to the grand final, so they don't want to waste time. They want to end the matches so early in a clean sweep. But let's see
Are the two
if Team
greatest
Navillera they
inventions.
are capable of taking this game to game number 3, या फिर गेम यहाँ पे एंड होगा एक क्लीन स्वीप के साथ देखा जाएगा इस गेम नंबर 2 में. So guys, stay tuned for that as we are diving into the draft section, and अभी 3 बैन हो चुके हैं. टीम नेविला के तरफ से आ रहा है किमी बैन और एलिस वैन. टीम 9mm के साइड से आ रहा है एंजेला बैन, सीधा एंजेला बैन. सो लुकिंग एट द ड्राफ्ट्स वी कैन सी दैट टीम टीम नेविलेरा को ये एलिस जैसे फ्रंट लाइनर्स पसंद नहीं. उसके साथ ये पोक पोक
Butterflies
मेज
born by the
जैसे
wind, guided
किमी
by lantern's light.
ये भी टेक डाउन किया है. और ऊपर से फ्रॉम साइड ऑफ टीम 9mm दे आर गोइंग फॉर जुजिन बैन, which probably means that they might go for a utility jungler. क्या लगता है गाइस, टीम 9mm यूटिलिटी जंगलर पकड़ेगा क्या, लाइक द बादशाह फेडरिन और some other utility junglers like Akai Guinevere tanky jungle or something like that, because they went for the Zuzin ban. And we can see the CC is still being banned. Karita ban is okay, but the CC is still being banned despite the nerf and the new patch note, which have been announced today onto the original server. So despite being nerfed, CC is still onto the ban list plus the pick list. So it really shows how good that hero is onto the gold lane plus EXP. Yep, with that, Team Nevilera, they have the first pick. So let's see what are they gonna go for. Are they gonna go for a hero like Bane or something else? The Eve is also open. If Team 9mm, if they're planning for utility jungler, Team Nevlera should surely go for the Jeep or something in order to counter that. But we have the Lunox being first picked, and it's a confident pick. It is being locked in by Ines. Is it right? Sorry if my pronunciation is bad onto the names, but I'm having a hard time checking out all the new agents because of the new name change card event stuff. So yeah, we are seeing a lot of name changes onto the players. Basically, the mage of Team Nevilera was named as Nevilera before, but she's changed it to Ines. Ines. All right, so let's see what are they gonna go for. Team 9mm, they're just flexing off the new Lolita skin, which is pretty much cute to be honest. But we go Hilda. Yup, I want to see a Hilda. Hilda is being buffed, so I want to see the abuse Hilda. Will they go for it? Yup, Team 9mm locks in the Hilda. Mrs. I eat a lot just locked in the Hilda. And Lancelot being coming locked in the second pick. Chi. So basically, Team 9mm, they're not gonna show any mercy. They're not gonna go easy. Even if they won the first game, they want to end this on a clean sweep. Okay, what will Team Nevlera reply? Okay, Team Nevlera with the X-Borg jungle coming in order to counter that Hilda. For EXP, what will they go for? They're gonna go for the Uranus because I really want them to either go for the Esmeralda, the Esmeralda Lapu, or the Arlet, because it's all open. Basically, all the explainers are open, and if you go for Esmeralda, it's an easy counter for the Hilda. But here we go, the Iritel being locked in. Like every match, I see Team Nevlera, they're going in for one hero draft. That is the Iritel. The Iritel is a sure pick for them every time since the round robin matches, I assume. Yep, the point matches. They've been going in with the Iritel all the time. They should try to change this comp a little bit because Irithel is a good hero, but there are a lot of heroes which can easily counter that Irithel onto goal lane, even if it's a 1v1 fight or in a 5v5 brawl. Like the Harry is also there. Even the Granger, if it's confident enough, can go with and counter the Irithel. But anyways, we
Payback
got to
is
see
there.
one more Farsa again coming in from the side of Team 9mm. Is बार भी Farsa pick किया हुआ है guys
Your
और
team is
Yin Yin Ben आया है guys. Why a Yin Ben? Is Team 9mm going easy on Team Nevilera? Are they just disrespecting it by like? Are they just like looking down on them by just banning on with the Yin? Guys, it's very serious now. They went for the Yin ban, a literal Yin ban. Team Nevilera, you guys have to show them that you are not that weak to
Muscle
lose
of
in a clean
iron.
sweep.
Your
Show
team
them
Bones
your
of
is
best. Give
banning.
steel.
your best and take this game to a game number 3 and make things more interesting, or else it is gonna be a clean sweep. We want to see a game number 3. So Team Nevilera, they need to give their 100% in order to go for the game number 3, or else Team 9mm, they are gonna be going to the grand finals. So let's see the drafts. Team Nevilera went for the Gatot ban. So it is pretty much good. The Gatot ban is pretty much good as Team 9mm already have the Hilda. So yup, it is pretty much good. The Gatot ban. Anyways, what is gonna be the
Tonight's
last ban coming in?
card tells your
Esmeralda being
team
banned
is
off. I
banning.
knew it was coming in as we see that the Hilda is being picked up. So we are seeing an Esma ban, and we might even see a Lapu Lapu pick coming in from the side of Team 9mm. So Team Nevilera, they need to focus on banning that Lapu out because the EXP is not being picked yet. And I don't think so that the Hilda is gonna go for the EXP. The Hilda is probably gonna go for the Roam, I assume. So Team Nevilera, they have to ban off that Lapu at any cost, or else they are gonna be losing the draft right here if Team 9mm went for the Lapu. फिलहाल टीम नेविलेरा बहुत सोच रहा है कि क्या बैन करेगा अब ये लोग और ये लोग लाइक इनको पता होगा कि नहीं ये तो मेरे को नहीं पता बट
Your
they
team
went
is
for a
banning.
Granger ban instead of banning off the Lapu, which is a clean sign of pick from the side of team 9mm. They went for the Granger and yet another pause being given from the draft itself once more. I don't know what happened. We got another pause coming in from draft itself. Maybe another network issue from any player, but okay, the last ban coming in from the side of Team Nevilera was Granger because I think they are now totally scared of the first game Granger, which was overfarmed and leading the match so well. But I'm still surprised they still opened the Lancelot despite having a jungle gap in the early game because of the Lancelot just coming in, dishing all the damage and uh picking off the squeezy targets and stuff. That is the thing, guys. That is the thing. They still went for the Alice band and left the Lancelot open, and the Lapu is also open. So there's a huge chance of Team 9MM going for the Lapu, but let's see what are they gonna go for. They might even go for the Uranus. Even the EXP like Arlad is open. Even the Arlad is open. So yep, Esmeralda is banned, which means it is a clean go sign for the Lapu pick. Yup, we are returning to tournament lobby once more. What's the issue? What happened, guys? What happened? What happened? What is the issue? We just returned to tournament lobby once more. Is there any issue? Yo, guys, any issue? We are back into the lobby once more.
Your team is banning.
and hope are
Your
the two
team is
greatest
banning.
inventions.
Already got him lined up in my
Your
sights.
team is banning.
Butterflies born by
Your
thy
team
wish,
is banning.
guided by lantern's light.
I think there was a bit of
My
issue, so they
kiss.
restarted the
Your
match,
team
but the
is
draft are
rather
gonna be
more
the same, I
talented
think. Yep, the draft are
or
gonna be the same.
death.
The bans are gonna be the same.
Your team is banning.
Yo, Xborg ban.
The southern
Wait up.
seas
They went
are
for the Xborg pick,
my
right?
domain.
Is it the same draft? Isn't it the same draft? Isn't it the same draft, guys? Isn't it?
Your
Make some
team is
noise for
picking.
yours truly.
Friends, fighters, countrymen, allow me the honor of introducing the Royal Matador.
I will restore the cosmic
Your
balance.
team is picking.
Rocks need no protection from the rain.
Payback Your time. team is picking.
Mighty oaks from little
Your team
acorns
is
grow.
banning.
It is in despair that
Your
I see
team
the
is
fondest
banning.
hopes.
Let's go.
Your team is banning.
Muscle of iron.
Your
Bones
team
of
is
steel.
banning.
The night sky tells all.
Your team is picking.
More glue!
Your team is picking.
And it's a little bit with the picks and stuff, I guess. They went on with the restart and the redraft stuff. They literally went on with the restart and the redraft stuff to that team 9mm went for the CP Farsa,
Experience the youth
Fight for the
Danger,
ultimate
Hilda, and the
is
Vaksha
picking.
pick. They literally changed the pick fully. From the side of Team Nevilla, they went for the Lunox, they went for the Lancelot, they went for the Belleric Glue, and the carry probably. They are gonna go for the carry, I assume. It's a fully redraft, guys. It's a full redraft. It's a full redraft coming in, guys.
Hawk aerial assault unit awaiting orders, TACOM.
Okay, we got the carry pick coming in from side of Team Navillera, and it is gonna be the one and only carry to melt down all the tanky frontliners. So let's see if Team Navillera are gonna make it through this match, and are they gonna go for the game number 3, or are they gonna be eliminated from this tournament right here? We are gonna know that very soon as we are heading to game number 2, I guess. Yep, game number 2.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once more, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for game number 2 of this Best of 3 series, which is going to be between Team Nevlera going against Team 9mm. And for the first match, Team 9mm won with a complete domination. So let's see if Team Nevlera can make a reverse sweep or make a comeback, or are they going to lose this match and be eliminated from the tournament? We're going to know that very soon as we are now into the game. All right, everyone is playing safe. No invade stuff going on. Everyone is literally playing so safe. At the top lane, we can see the both MMs are just trying to poke each other so well. But here comes an early rotation from the side of Team 9mm onto the side of that EXP. But Team Navlera, they're gonna be the first one to head towards the EXP lane as for the rotation. But we can see that the Hilda and the Farsa, they're sticking together to each other. They know that they can't be separated from the early game onwards, and here comes in a walk coming in from that Farsa, just giving a little bit of damage onto that Valeric. The first turtle will be up very soon in 40 seconds, but let's see which team's rotation is gonna be proven worthy. Will it be Team Nivellera or will it be Team 9mm? And in the mid lane, the first blood goes to the side of Team 9mm's Farsa. And at the top lane, we can see that this time onwards, Carry is dominating the early game against that Granger. That Granger can't do anything. Granger is just baiting that Carry towards her turret. And basically, gang took place at the top lane with the help of Hilda and Farsa, but it will be a failed gang as Carry managed to escape. Here comes in another gang coming in from the side of that Hilda, going full aggressive. Here comes in Lancelot. Engaging, will Lancelot be able to take down that Farsa? Farsa is just standing right there in the middle, and here comes in that Baksha. Okay, Hilda just going in full deeply, but Lancelot escapes with his ultimate. So Baksha has started the turtle dance, and let's see if Team Neville's Lancelot is he gonna go for the turtle contest, because I don't think so. He's gonna go for a turtle contest. As team, we can see that the Hilda is just punishing that Lancelot so bad, and it's gonna be a kill onto that Lancelot right there. The second kill of this match, but at the top lane we got to see a 1v1 going in, and Granger somehow winning the fight against that carry. Okay, so one more invade coming in from the side of that Hilda onto the red buff of Team Navillera. Lancelot not being able to farm peacefully as Honeymoon is still camping there patiently waiting for the Lancelot to come in, waiting for the Ferrier stack to be open. Here comes in Carry, is stuck there, and Ferrier stack drops in. Honeymoon is going to be taking down Kylene, and a double kill onto Honeymoon by taking down that Lancelot. The Farsha is just dominating the mates very well, guys. And we can see Lunox using the light form to escape that or probably clear the mid lane minions. But at the top lane, we can see that the Granger is stealing off the farms of or the crabs of the team Navillera. And you can see the Granger is really loitering around everywhere, farming even the jungles. But here comes in Lancelot. It's a full okay, it's a full 4-man gang onto the Lancelot. And that Lancelot is gonna be belted down instantly right there. And now Team 9mm, they're up at the top lane. They want to gank that carry. They want to kill that carry as much as possible. But here comes in another target onto that Balearic. Balearic still gonna survive with a little amount of HP lane. Fair airstrike still dropping in. She's so low. Balearic almost died, and I think it's gonna be the end for Balearic. Here comes in the Hilda and getting too much. Balearic still surviving, but it's an unstoppable coming in from the side of that Farsa, and it's gonna be a 1v1 onto that Granger, and Lunox is gonna be securing the kill onto that Granger. What a nice engagement coming in. What a nice backup from the side of that Lunox. But here Lancelot won't be getting any farm, and we can see the level gap clearly. Lancelot onto the level 5 and Baksha onto that level 7. We can see the clear level gap right there. But we can see even CC is just overpowering everyone. CC is not sparing anyone. He's just engaging and engaging and engaging, and moreover the fight is still going on, and everyone it's just dying left and right from the side. Oh, no, it's only one. I thought it was a huge fight right there. Only CC went down. I thought 2 or 3 members died right there. Sorry, my bad. Only CC went down right there. But as far as we're seeing, Team Navillera are so much low on farm. As we can see, the Hilda is literally invading the buff of Team Navillera's Lancelot. And Lancelot can't do anything here else because the Balearic is even not helping him. Moreover, the Lunox can't do anything much, but here comes in Baksha once more, almost trying to take down that Lancelot. He's surviving with a severe amount of HP. Finally, Glue came in for the support, but it's already too late as Baksha is already onto that level 9 and Lancelot is still stuck onto level 5. I feel bad for this Lancelot, man. I really feel bad for this Lancelot, but at the top lane we can see another sandwich coming in from the side of Team 9mm taking down that carry. Bottom lane, the CC managed to take down the first turret of the bottom lane. We can see that the blue buff is again invaded by CC. This time onwards, Lancelot secures the blue buff because the Baksha wasn't there. But anyways, we got a pretty much good fights and ganks coming in from the side of Team 9mm. But I think Lancelot's not going to survive that as he's being overextended. But man, everything was going good, but the redraft stuff literally spoiled everything for Team Navillera. But let's see how they're gonna play with this draft again. Are they gonna win this match with a comeback, or are they gonna just lose like this? The mid lane turret is being taken down, and the inhibitor turret is still open in just in 7 minutes. It's just been 7 minutes, but the turrets are all down. Team 9mm are just dominating the game so well. We can see that.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Okay, the bottom lane second tier turret is also being taken down. The bottom lane and the mid lane inhibitor turrets are the ones left, but at the top lane we can see a 2v1 fight going on. Carry almost went down, but Granger still surviving that. It's a 1v2, and yup, I can explain why it's happening. Granger's already onto level 10, and Belleric still onto level 7. That's a huge level gap. Even the carry is still onto level 8 only. So it's near to impossible for Team Nevler to make a comeback at this point. But let's see, Team Nevler for the first time they're contesting the turtle. They're taking a turtle while Team 9mm are distracted. Let's hope they manage to take this turtle, and I do think it's manageable. They're gonna take this turtle, last turtle of this game. Team Nevlera somehow takes it while Team 9mm was distracted, but here comes in Blue. But not gonna be engaging much because Blue can't do anything here. But here comes in Lancelot trying to escape. Okay, Lancelot somehow survives there. Here comes in Baksha, just gonna hit that Blue with her tire, but not gonna use it. Here comes another failure strike, and Baksha is gonna be the one taking down the Glue right there. That Hilda is pretty much aggressive, man. Plus with the Farsa comp, it becomes so deadly at this point. Even the mid lane turret shield has been popped off. That means the first lord is gonna be lethal. The first lord of the game is gonna be lethal as it is gonna be marching down the mid lane. So it's a good chance for Team 9mm to end this game with the first lord, as there's no turret shield left in the mid lane. The lord is gonna be up very soon. And you can see Team Nevlera, they are literally confused, I assume. They are nervous as well at this point, I think, because the opponent is just outplaying them in each and every step. They're not being able to do anything here. And here comes in even the Lancelot not getting any of the farm, as Team 9MM, they're just stealing all the farms of Team Nevlera right there. Okay, we got here Hilda patiently waiting for a target to come in while the bottom lane turret shielded. They're just trying to poke that bottom lane turret shield, but I don't think so. They are gonna manage to poke it. But here comes in a feather airstrike, not gonna be landing on anyone yet. Okay, it landed finally, but Lancelot survived with a little bit of HP onto there. And the bottom lane turret shield. Wait, it's been poked off. The bottom lane turret shield is finally down. And I think Team 9MM, they have a great chance to end this game right here with the first lord of the game in the mid lane. Team 9MM, I think they will try to end this match here in the mid lane. But let's see carry with the split push, but I don't think so. She's gonna like love what's coming ahead of her. Okay, carry. Almost. CC almost got that carry, but it's nick of time. Carry managed to recall to her base. Yo, that was so close, man. That was so close. But as I've said, the Lord is marching down at the mid lane, and Team 9MM, they would try to end this game right here, right now, because it's their only match left to grab the tickets for the grand finals. And the mid lane turret shield is no more for Team Nevillera. So Team Nevillera, if they manage to defend this Lord, there might be a slight chance for them to make a comeback. But if they lose this Lord, if they don't ever if they're not able to defend this Lord, they might end up getting knocked out of this tournament. But here comes another engagement. Akiko gonna take down lane right here. The Lord is now marking the base. Two members of Team Neville are going down. Akiko takes down Lancer once more. It's a triple kill onto that carry. Will it be a maniac? I don't think so. It's gonna be a maniac. It is a maniac, and will it be a savage? Will it be a savage? Okay, Glue is the one left, and it's a savage for Team 9mm, and the game ends here with another clean sweep as Team 9mm are heading to the grand finals of this female series, and Team Nevilera are sadly gonna be knocked out of this tournament. What a match, guys! What a match! GG. Better luck next time, Team Nevilera, but congratulations to Team 9MM for heading to the next round. That is the final round, the grand finals of this female tournament. So don't go anywhere, guys. We got next team ready out for the match, which is gonna be Shadow Esports versus Mega Core Adversity. I assume it was MC80 something. Yep, Mega Core Adversity. I think it is. Yep. That means a pretty much good match coming up. So don't go anywhere, guys. Let's wait for the second match team to arrive as the first match has been concluded and 9mm have grabbed their tickets for the grand final. So, yep, with that, let's take a little break while we're waiting for the second teams, that is Shadow Esports and Megacode Adversity, to come for their matches. Welcome back to the female series of Xavier Esports. It's me, your host, and your caster on the place, who is gonna be casting for today's matches. And this match will be the last series for today's semifinal, and only one team will be getting their slot in the grand finals between these two teams, as we already have our one team that is that has already secured their slot into the grand finals. That is Team 9mm. For now, we have a Team Shadow Esports going against Team. Yo, what was the other team?
Join
MCH.
me in my
Your
dream
team is
world.
banning.
Yo, I forgot the full form, man. I forgot the full form of MCAT, man. My bad. Wait up for a while, guys. I think it's Mega Quad Adversity. Yep. So from the blue side, we have Shadow Esports, and from the red side, we can see we have Team Mega Quad Adversity. In short, we call them MCAT. So the first ban was from the side of Team Shadow Esports, which is gonna
Welcome
be
to
a Lunox ban coming
BO3
in. From the side of Team
Dungeon.
Mega Quad Adversity, we can see a Grok being banned. And let's see what will be the remaining two bans for the first ban phase of this draft of game number one. Are we gonna see some tanky drafts, or are we gonna see some agility, like more high mobility heroes, assassin and stuff? We're gonna know that very soon, guys.
Light me up and watch
Your
the
team is
world
banning.
burn!
So we got an Xborg ban coming in from the side of Team Seto Esports. Pretty much good bench. So basically, they might plan to go for a utility jungler at this point because they have removed the hero that counters the tanky stuffs. So if they really want to go for the utility, that's pretty much good ban coming in from the side of Team Shadow Esports, and we might get to see some hero ban like Zuzin and stuff if they really are gonna go for the utility.
Already
So
got
Team
'em
Megacode
lined up in
Apricity
my
went for
Red
the
sights.
team
Kimi
is
ban.
banning.
At this time, both the teams are pretty, like good teams, so I guess it's gonna be a pretty interesting match. As we have Seto Esports from the #1 in the leaderboards. Yep, they are the one who has been dominating the leaderboards since the point system started for these tournament matches, and now they are here in the semifinals, fighting for their slot for the grand finals. And now we are gonna see them play against a good team like Team Megacode Apricity. So, yep, we are gonna have a really fun match now, guys. So, let's see what will be the last band for the first band phase. Are they gonna go for the Zuzin band and get on with the utility junglers, or are they just gonna leave that Zuzin behind and go on with the band like an Irritel Granger stuff? Something like that. Arlot, Gatot,
Love,
or
I know.
Angela. Yup,
But
Your
it's the
team
Angela.
is
greatest
banning.
inventions.
The Angela has been taken off by Team Zero Esports. So let's see what will be the last ban for Team Megacode Apricity. Are they gonna go for a EXP ban or are they gonna go for a jungler ban? What do you think, guys? Do they really gonna are they really gonna go for a jungler ban or the gold laner ban or the EXP or even the Kadita is open? Even the Kadita is wide open, guys. They can still go for the Kadita, or if they are like if they're not comfortable with the Karita, they can ban it off as Zero Esports is still onto the first
Let's hear
pick,
for the
so they might
challenge.
go for it. But
Make
we
some
can see
Your
noise for
team
the
your
is
CC
king.
again
banning.
being banned despite having the huge nerf onto CC. She's still onto the ban section. Players are not really used to leaving that CC behind, like CC onto the goal or EXP is pretty much deadly and lethal. So, yep, they are going for the CC ban even after the heavy nerfs which is being given to the CC. So let's see what will Team Shadow Esports go for as the first pick. They can basically go for a Kadita or something like a Lancelot if they want to go for Assassin Hyper or something. Or they can even go for the Zuzin, preventing Team Megacode Apricity from going for the utility junglers. Let's see what are they gonna go for, guys.
Muscle of
We
fire.
have the
Bones
Gatot
of
Kacha
steel.
coming in from the side of Team Shadow Esports, guys. The Gato Kacha has been locked in by Henny. And let's see to that what
Rocks
pro
need
team.
no
Okay, a direct
protection from
Baksha.
the rain.
A direct Baksha. That's a, that's a really confidential pick, man. A direct Baksha lock in without a second thought. They just locked in the Baksha just like that. Yo. They just locked in the Baksha. Things are gonna be crazy now. But they should keep in mind that the Zuzin is still open, the Yif is still open, even the Lunox and stuff, every tank model is open, but we are gonna see another Alice.
Will it grant
Alice for the first time.
immortality or
Alice was
death?
being banned previous match, like the whole draft, I assume, the whole matches. But this time the Alice is open and Team Megacode Appreciate they went for the Alice pick directly. Team Shadow
I've
Esports
been
went
waiting for
for
so
the direct
long.
carry pick as expected. Team Megacode Apricity went for the utility pick, like utility jungler and a tanky comp. So to that, Team Seto Esports responded with the
The
carry
end
pick
of one
directly onto the
game
faces,
is the
and now
beginning of
an
another.
Esmeralda being picked up by Team Seto Esports. Yo, it's gonna be a crazy match now. So many tanky heroes being showing up. So carry is the only one who can melt them down easily. So Team Megacode Apricity, they should try to prioritize either the Zuzin or the Eve at this point. Or else if Zuzin gets banned, it would be a hard time for them to counter the tanky frontliners. But here we are, Team Megacord Appreciator showing the Irithel.
Engines roaring and ready to go.
Your team is banning.
The Irithel has been locked in against a carry, so pretty much the carry has a high attack speed and burst damage, while Irithel has high mobility plus burst damage. But let's see which is gonna be the playmaker in the late game, because carry has the carry can just melt down all the tanky heroes. C is made to just annihilate all the tanky heroes. So yup, might be a little bit issue for Team Megacode Appreciate, but we can see the Kadita ban coming in.
Domain.
The Kadita has been taken out by Team MCAT, that is Team Megacode Appreciate, and let's see what will be the last two bans coming in from the side of Team Shadow Esports, and one more ban left for Team Megacode Appreciate. So they still have the time to go for the Zuzin or the Yif. But let's see if Team Shadow Esports they're gonna just pick it off before they pick it. Like before Team Megacore Appreciate pick it. Team Shadow Esports, they can just ban it off, and there's no other option left other than heroes like Lunox or something. But Lunox is also good
Towers
for
in the
melting down the
way.
tanky target,
Your
but
team is
not
banning.
really that much, if not snowballed.
Thorns remain, should
Your team
petals
is
fall.
banning.
Payback
Your team
time.
is picking.
तो गाइस अभी सभी बैन्स फिलहाल खत्म हो चुके हैं। लैंसलॉट बैन किया जा रहा है टीम मेगाकोड एप्रिसिटी के साइड से, और ऊपर से टीम सैरो ई स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने फारसा को डायरेक्टली बैन कर दिया है। सो पिकऑफ्स और ये फेदर एयर स्ट्राइक एक लाइक फारसा का जो फेदर एयर स्ट्राइक है वो बहुत इशू लाइक कॉज करता है अपने ओपोनेंट्स पे। लाइक फ्रॉम अ सेफ डिस्टेंस यू कैन जस्ट पोक डाउन और इवन टेक डाउन द स्क्विशी backliners of their opponents. So Team Shadow Esports उनको ये
Butterflies
पसंद
born
नहीं,
by
so they just
lanterns.
went for the first
Diamonds
ban. But
by lantern's
जैसे ही
light.
मैंने कहा था कि टैंकी कॉम्प को जूजिन इजीली काउंटर कर सकता है, तो जूजिन को फिलहाल पिक किया जा रहा है टीम मेगाकॉड एप्रिसिटी की तरफ से। एंड हियर टीम सैरो ई स्पोर्ट्स वो अभी जेवियर और यीव को शो कर रहा है,
The
और
chase is
फिलहाल
on.
जेवियर को लॉक किया जाएगा टीम सैरो ई स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ से। पर मेरे को लगता है कि यीव एक अच्छा ऑप्शन था अगेंस्ट दैट जूजिन, Naki Xavier, but let's see how they execute this draft. We can't say anything before the game starts because it's always the unexpected pick that cooks. So let's see if they're gonna cook or
Your
they're gonna get
team is
cooked.
picking.
We're gonna know that very soon, guys. Team Shadow Esports, they are gonna cook or gonna get cooked. That's for sure. That's the one thing. Well, let's see. Both the teams draft are pretty much crazy. To so many thank you frontliners being picked off, and another pick coming in from side of Team Mega Code. I appreciate that. Are they gonna go for frontliners one more despite having the carry?
My mission is to protect lives.
Yep, once more they went for the frontliner. That is gonna be the high loss. अभी दोनों साइड से ड्राफ्ट खत्म हो चुका है, और बेसिकली अगर ड्राफ्ट के बारे में कहा जाए तो टीम सैरो ई स्पोर्ट्स के पास पिक ऑफ के कैपेबिलिटीज है, क्योंकि उनके पास एक हयाबुसा एक फास्ट असैसिन है, और ऊपर से they have carry to just melt down all the tanky frontliners of Team Megacore Apricity, but Team Megacore Apricity की तरफ से बहुत ही ज़्यादा tanky frontliners है, so ब्लेड आर्मर लेने से थोड़ा डैमेज तो कम हो सकता है शायद कैरी के। सो देखा जाएगा क्या होता है इस गेम पे, और कौन सी टीम जीत के अपने ग्रैंड फाइनल्स की टिकट को हासिल कर पाएगा। जानने के लिए हमारे साथ टिकी रहे, एज वी आर गonna बी हेडिंग टू द लैंड ऑफ डॉन बहुत ही जल्दी गाइस।
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
ओके गाइस, वेलकम टू द लैंड
5
ऑफ डॉन।
seconds till
फिलहाल
the
अब
enemy
हम
reaches
गेम
the
के अंदर है,
battlefield.
और
Smash
ये
them.
फर्स्ट गेम होने वाला है टीम सैरो ई
Ultimate
स्पोर्ट्स और
deployed.
टीम मेगाकॉट एप्रिसिटी के बीच। दोनों टीम में से एक टीम को चांस मिलेगा ग्रैंड फाइनल्स पे जाने के लिए, और ये एक बेस्ट ऑफ 3 सीरीज का फर्स्ट गेम है। So let's see which team will get the opportunity to play in the grand final stage of this tournament. Will it be Team Saro Esports, who is onto the hashtag one of the team leaderboards, or will it be Team Megacord Apricity, who is gonna be getting the tickets for the grand finals? We're gonna know that very soon. पर फिलहाल top lane पे एक fight देखने को मिल रहा है एलिस और कौन है एलिस और किसके साथ एलिस और एस्मेरल्डा के साथ एस्मेरल्डा बहुत ही डैमेज खा चुका है थोड़ा बैक आएगा एलिस बहुत एग्रेसिव खेल रहा है अर्ली गेम से और ऊपर से जूजीन और हाइलोस का रोटेशन बहुत अच्छा है टू बी ऑनेस्ट अर्ली गेम का एंड नाउ दे आर ट्राइंग टू प्रायोरिटाइज द ईएक्सपी क्रैब फॉर द एलिस सो दैट द एलिस गेट द अर्ली गेम एडवांटेज ओवर दैट एस्मेरल्डा दोनों जंगलर्स फिलहाल के लिए बहुत जंगल कर रहा है पर मेरे को लगता है हायाबुसा इज गोना हिट द लेवल 4 फर्स्ट बिकॉज she's ganking onto the blue side, the MM side of the buff. So Hayabusa has already no. Hayabusa hasn't hit the level 4, but soon she's gonna hit the level 4. Only a little bit of XP left to heal to hit the level 4, and she finally hit the level 4. So we might see a golden gank to be honest here, and it's a little bit of poke coming in from the side of that carry, but carry too much damage taken. Yet Aerial is already so low, so it's a go sign for that Hayabusa to engage. Hayabusa comes in, the Rocky kill being used, and it's gonna be the first blood which is being taken by Clara. But at the top lane, we can see another fight right there. Are we gonna see a pick-offs at the top lane? All the tanky heroes are all over the map fighting at the top lane. While Hayabusa just went to the goal lane and just take down that Irritel easily. But here we go, the first turtle of the game is up. गेम का पहला टर्टल अब हो चुका है और यहाँ पे दोनों टीम्स टर्टल को कंटेस्ट करने के लिए फुल रेडी मोड पे है बाक्सिया जस्ट ट्राइंग टू पोक फॉर अ व्हाइल फिर टर्टल डांस शुरू किया जाता है टीम एमसीएटी के द्वारा और यहाँ पे हायाबुसा फिलहाल अभी ब्लू बफ पे स्टिल है पर यहाँ पे एस्मेरल्डा जस्ट ट्राइंग टू जोन आउट दैट हाइलोस ऑफ बैड वी कैन सी द टर्टल इज ऑलमोस्ट लो हायाबुसा यहाँ पे नीचे आने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं हायाबुसा आता है पर फिर भी पेंडा टर्टल को ले लिया जाएगा पेंडा के द्वारा यहाँ पे और फाइट चल रहा है और जेवियर विद द स्नाइप Xavier is gonna take down Dead Arrows and यहाँ पे फिर से फाइट होता है पेंडा is gonna secure a kill onto Hani क्या फाइट था हायाबुसा को आने ही नहीं दिया भाई हायाबुसा को आने ही नहीं घुसने ही नहीं दिया आइलोस ने पूरा but anyways that was a nice snipe too coming from the side of that Xavier फिलहाल अभी दोनों साइड्स अभी फिर से फार्म मोड पे चला गया है पूरा फार्म करने पे फोकस कर रहा है अब ये दोनों और यहाँ पे वी कैन सी दैट टीम मेगाकोर एप्रिसिटी ये लोग अभी गोल्डन के साथ गैंग करने की कोशिश करने वाला है पर जेवियर को पता है ये लोग वहाँ पे थोड़ा पोक कर रहा है अभी बॉटम लेन से फिर से एक गैंग हो सकता है बॉटम लेन पे यहाँ पे हाइलोस फिलहाल यहाँ पे वेट कर रहे हैं हायाबुसा क्या नहीं हायाबुसा को पता नहीं उधर है ओके a little bit of poke coming in हायाबुसा still managed to take the goal lane crab but will be at the top lane, we can see this Esmeralda and Alice just having the best moment of their lives, just poking each other and fighting. But यहाँ पे कोई भी fight नहीं चालू होगा यहाँ पे. There won't be any fight. But at the top lane, they're just poking each other. But here comes in the full 3 members of Team Shadow Esports just to kill that Alice. But oh, we got another pause. Why? I think teams are facing some narrow issues, so we got another pause. Man, I was enjoying that Alice and Esmeralda fight at the top lane. No one was dying, like the HP, not even a single bit of HP was gone. Both were just poking and poking and fighting and fighting. No one was literally dying, man. I love EXP fights, to be honest. Compared to gold laners fights, I love EXP fights. Okay, guys, हम लोग फिर से गेम पे वापस आए. We are now back onto the game once more. The game has been unpaused, and we can see that both the teams are now preparing themselves for the second turtle of the game. At the mid lane, we can see that Zuzin is just lifting, trying to lift up that Gatot Kacha, trying to lift up and throw that Gatot Kacha everywhere. But okay, I was just in a nice position, but somehow Team Mega got apparently spotted out. I was stuck right there, but I don't think it's gonna be stuck for long. Here comes an engagement from the Gatot with a poke. Full four members coming in. Alice comes in with a nice set onto one. Gatot Kacha is gonna be sandwiched right here. Four members of Team got Mega got adversity going on with the fight. Zuzin just trying to lift up everyone. The fight still goes well. Hayabusa so low. It's gonna be lifted up. Zuzin is gonna be the nope set of kills comes in. Hayabusa is still surviving. Xavier throws in the ultimate, but the Gummy Worm is gonna secure the kill onto Esmeralda. GG Team Mega got adversity. What a nice fight, man. The second turtle of this game has been taken down by Team Mega Quad Adversity's Panda. GG, man, GG. What a nice fight right there, bro. That was well calculated to win. That wasn't any random fight. That was well calculated. The Alice just coming just to sandwich that Gatot Kacha right there. Yo, what a nice fight. But again, another, there might be a fight at the bottom lane once more. Here comes in the AOG, not gonna be landing on anyone. Hylos with the glorious pathway comes in. Juicing just trying to lift up that Gatot, being lifted up, but there won't be any follow-up from the Irrital, as Irrital doesn't have the ultimate, as he already used it. Here comes in Hayabusa trying to use Shadow Kill, but Hylos once again giving the stun. Baksha from the backline coming in, and I don't think so. It's looking good for Team Shadow Esports right here, but okay. Gatot Kacha is still stuck there. The Rival Die is being used to survive there. Here comes in Hayabusa. The Shadow Kill being used. Gonna be landing on 4 members. Caesar is gonna be taking down one member of Team Mega Core Adversity, but it is gonna be the Irrital taking down 2 kills from Team Shadow Esports. What a fight, man. 1 member for 2. That was crazy. Irrital just cooking this match so well, man. See, he's gonna have the items, 1 item advance from the carry, I assume. As he's already farming so freely, and he already has a little bit of upper goal, but the good thing is Team Shadow Esports, they took down the first turret of the game, and that is the main thing. Like, this game, it should be focused on turrets and stuff because it is the main objective right here, but we might see another fight in the mid lane once more. Here comes in Hayabusa with the Shadow Kill being used. Irrital being marked up. Hayabusa is going to be taking down that Irrital Shadow. Here comes the glorious pathway from the high lows. The fight still goes on. Who's going to be taking down that Zuzin, and Gatot Kacha is going to be taken down because of the turret death damage. Yo, man, yo. Jeez, at the top lane, we can see that Caesar is just going in with the turret push. Whoa, guys, Shadow Esports, you guys need to chill. That was a nice fight right there in the mid lane. The AOG that landed clearly, even after like landing inside the turret, like the Gato just didn't die easily, despite taking a lot of turret damage. Okay, here comes in another Shadow kill from the side of the Hayabusa. Okay, the fight goes in, here comes in and Alice, the nice 3-man stat, but that's not gonna be useful here. Okay, Zuzin comes in, not gonna be that much useful. 3 members, they really need the MM to join the fight. Here comes in Drew with another snipe onto that high lows. AOG being dropped in to escape there. Alice still going on with the fight. Zuzin trying to lift up. Sung is gonna finally kill that Esmeralda. The fight is still going well, and here comes in Carry for the finishing touch, and another snipe from Rue. Carry with the finishing touch, and Caesar is gonna be taking down that Sung right there. And there's no chance for Team Mega Quad Adversity to win that fight here without their MM. They really need their MM to join the fight. This Xavier is sniping the shit out of Team Mega Quad Adversity, to be honest, guys. This Xavier is cooking so well, bro. Gozo for a reason. It's already been 3 snipes. I guess it's already 3 snipes coming in from the side of that Xavier. 3 targets being taken down, man. GG's. This Xavier's cooking so well, and we can even see the KDA 404 onto a mid laner. That explains why the Xavier is being buffed so well. Here comes another glorious pathway. Alice with a nice 2-man set right here. AOG drops in, but it's gonna be too late. Carry trying to give finishing touch, but it's not gonna be working right now. 5 members of Team Mega Quad Adversity right here in the mid lane, and they still manage to take down Zuzin, despite Gato using the AOG to give the follow-up to have the Zuzin escape, but it's of no use as Irrital just bursted down, and Zuzin couldn't escape because of the Alice two-man set right here with her ultimate. But okay, the first lot of the game will be up very soon, and here comes Initial with one more engagement. They don't care that they're just engaging inside the turret. Team Mega for Empress, they're overextended, and Baksha is almost gonna be taken down, but still escapes with the glorious pathway in the mid lane. There, another crazy fight goes in. Hayabusa with a set of kill. Clara is gonna take down that Hylos. GG, it's a nice win for Team Esports during a Lord time. Okay, Alice with another engagement right here. Alice just using the ultimate. Okay, the passive being triggered for Alice. Once Alice passive is triggered and once it's near an enemy hero, she's gonna be using that passive for like unlimited. Because it's no more the old Alice with the mana stuff. So that is the thing that makes her more deadly. Okay, Shadow Esports are somehow winning the fights, but now they're getting pressured onto their turrets. How's that going on with the bottom lane turret? I guess so, but she knows that the Lord is up, so she's coming up for the Lord contest while Baksha is still into the blue buff. Okay, we can see that the Alice is just zoning out each and everyone with the help of that Zuzin and Hylos, giving a lot of vision. We might see a very good Lord fight right here, guys. We might really see a great Lord fight right here. Okay, comes in a glorious pathway from the Hylos and engagement drops in. Alice with the two-man set once more. Full 5 members of Team Mega comes in. AOT drops in, gonna be landing onto that Alice, but the fight is still gonna continue. It is a double kill coming in from the side of Luna Bay. It's a triple kill for that Alice. Will it be a maniac? The Gato is all alone right there in the mid turret. Hayabusa is still on the boost. Hayabusa comes in with a set only kill, but it won't be useful as it is diverted to 5 members of Team Mega called Apricity. Yo guys, Team Mega called Apricity, man. Despite losing the early game a bit, they're now back into the game once more. Clara is still at the top lane. She might try to contest, but I don't think she's gonna come. Or is she? No, she's not gonna come. But Xavier almost. Xavier almost sniped the Lord, but Panda's retry somehow saved the day by securing the Lord. Yo man, the fights are so crazy at this point. And the fights are still so crazy, man. Both the teams are playing so well. They don't want to lose so easily. They don't want the game to end so easily. They want to fight for glory. They want that grand final slot by any means. So here comes in. Okay, Baksha again with another engagement, but not going to be diving deep for now because you know that they have to maintain the discipline. They have to wait for the exact time. They have to wait for a setup coming in from the Alice, which she's been doing again and again. Here comes another setup, but won't be used with one be landing on anyone. AOG drops in, hits 2 members. It's a clear going sign for Team Shadow Esports. They're just engaging, they're getting a lot of damage. Carry is gonna melt down that gummy worm. The first goes in, Shadow Esports going in. Sung's gonna take down Hanny. Okay, Carry just melting down everyone. Will it be a triple kill? No, it is gonna be a double kill, and Carry is gonna get a shutdown by Caesar. Oh no, Sung, it's Sung, sorry. Sung is gonna give us a down onto Caesar. Whoa, guys. We can't really predict which team is playing good and which team is playing bad. Both the teams are so aggressive. They're taking turns to fight, but Esmeralda waiting for the right time to come in, drops in. But I don't think so, Esmeralda. It's a good decision to chase that Zuzin as a tanky hero. Okay, Team Megacort Apricity are now back into the battlefield once more, and here I was waiting for a right chance, the right position to take down that squishy heroes, either the Zuzin or the Iritel. They're waiting for the right moment, guys. They are waiting for the right moment, and here we can see that Baksha is in the position of Kyrie's iconic face, like the mid bush from M4, is it? From the M4, I think. I think it was it was an M5 or M4. I forgot about it. But here we go. Hayabusa Clara is gonna secure an off-camera kill onto the Zuzin. And the Lord is gonna be up in 40 seconds. So it's a good chance for Team Shadow Esports to start a fight and just take down everyone before the Lord starts. And yup, Shadow Esports, they know the right way to do it. Here comes in the Carry, knocking down that gummy worm. AOG drops in on 2 members. ATL, no space. Panda is gonna take down that Caesar. Almost two members down for Team Mega called Apricity. They know that they have to back off. Here comes in Hayabusa, not gonna chase a bit longer because they know that the minions are no more into the mid lane. Here comes in Hayabusa with again. Once more with the set of kill, gonna take down that Baksha, but Hylo somehow secures a kill onto him, and somehow
Esmeralda secures one more, but Iritel, you need to survive this. It's gonna be an end for this game, but Iritel is chasing. Iritel is still chasing, but Xavier, Iritel, okay, it's one more kill secured.
By Zuzin. Man, this Irrital is so wild. The movement speed from Irrital is so deadly. Again, once more, this Xavier tried to snipe that Irrital. But Irrital just survives with 1 HP. Yo, guys, seriously, man. This is so dope. This match is so dope, to be honest. Even I don't know how to cast anymore. Like, the moments are so crazy. I just can't utter a word, man. My words are just stuck when I try to do hype casting because the match is really good, to be honest. Really good. But at the bottom lane, we can see that Carry is all alone, but nope. Esmeralda comes in to give the vision. Although the bottom lane turret was still there, I almost forgot about it. So,
Red team hero has
but
been
again,
slain.
Clara, off camera kill once more at such crucial time of Lord.
Blue team turret has
Clara
been
once again
destroyed.
took down Zuzin, and Alice is no more here. Contest the Lord, so it's a go sign. It is a go sign for Team Shadow Esports to take the Lord. Now with this, Team Shadow Esports starts the Lord, and now I think Panda still wants to contest it, but there is no chance for Team Megacord Apricity to contest this Lord without their Zuzin. So Team Megacord Apricity have to back off as they couldn't risk getting themselves killed while contesting the Lord on a 4v5 situation. But here Esmeralda giving a lot of vision right there, just having full control over the map. Esmeralda knows that no one can melt her down as Zuzin is okay. Zuzin comes back to the battlefield once more. They're now trying to melt that Esmeralda, but Esmeralda, they're facing a lot of issues while trying to melt down the Esma. But here comes another glorious part where I don't know why it was sad, but here comes in an Alice with a 5-man set. They are now isolated all alone, both of them, and they're gonna be melted down so easily by Team Shadow Esports. There was a wrong move coming in from the side of their Hylos and Alice. Yo. They played so well, but why did they throw just like that at such crucial time, man? That was a very wrong move coming in from the side of that Alice and Hylos. With this team, Shadow Esports, they are trying their best to end this first game of the best of 3 series. Now here comes in another Abusa, but this time Zuzin have the win the truncheon. So the Shadow kill gonna be not followed up, but the base is wide open, and I do think Team Shadow Esports are gonna end this game right here and gonna be the winners of the first game. GG, man. GG, Team Shadow Esports winning first match of this best of 3 series.
Victory!
Now Team Shadow Esports are on match point. While Team Megacode Apricity, they have to give their 100% in order to win the second match, or else they are gonna be eliminated from this tournament. Oh, she is man. She is man. I don't know what to say anymore. The matches are so goated, man. Team Shadow Esports plus Team Megacode Apricity, they're playing so well. GG guys, GG. Now let us try to head to the game number 2 after switching the side.